Hey YouTube, it's me Keisha. I know it's been a while, but things have been really crazy, packing for a move and just trying to adjust from the surgery. But today is June the 11th, 2012, 20 days post-op, and things have been going great. I'm able to drink, I'm able to eat, of course not a lot, but you know, I'm moving on up the food scale, as I like to call it. So tomorrow I'm officially able to have, I think it's purees. I think I'm past the puree stage. I'm not really sure. It's been a struggle trying to find things to eat. But, you know, I've learned that certain things my sleeve can handle. You know, soups, even though they aren't creamy soups, like chicken noodle soup, I can do. But salmon, I cannot. I had an incident with salmon. I guess I was trying it too soon. I figured, you know, I can puree it in my mouth by chewing it over 50 times. I had a 1/3 cup measuring cup that I put some in, I guess it just did not sit well in my stomach, and I was miserable for about an hour and 15 minutes. You know, my mom told me to stand up. When I stood up, I felt sicker, felt like I was going to throw up. I started the process of throwing up, but nothing actually came up. And then finally, after I walked around a little bit, it kind of went away. So, even though fish is my favorite, I think I'm going to start on the lower end, the softer end of tilapia and whiting versus the salmon. It smelled good and it tasted really good, but going down and settling, not so much. Today was my first day back to work, and let me tell you, if you can't tell, I feel beat up. Every bone in my body hurts. Now, you would think that this was my first time carrying mail, but I've been a mail carrier for 8 years, and I went back and I just felt, you know, I had to keep taking breaks. My body got weak. It's hard trying to manage how much water I'm intaking and food, and try to work. You know, today was 90 degrees. It was humid. So, you know, I think my body put out more liquids via sweat than I got in. I drank about 4 8-ounce bottles of water, and then I also had some lemonade that I got from Wendy's. I had to go sit down for 30 minutes inside of a air-conditioned place. So, yeah, so I'm just, I don't know. Luckily, tomorrow is my day off, so I get to that time to recuperate. But I'm going to try to stick this week out, and then if it doesn't get better, which I hope that it does, then I'm going to end up taking off next week, which was I was already scheduled to be off for vacation anyway. So, you know, I just may have to end up doing that. But my stats today, my official weigh-in was this morning, and I was 192.4 pounds, and that's 24.2 pounds, I believe, from my starting weight, which was 216.6 pounds. My unofficial weight when I got home from all the walking and the, you know, the working and the lifting, not over 20 pounds, was 191.2 pounds. But I don't normally weigh myself in the evening, so I just happened to hop on a scale because, you know, with the way I was feeling, I told myself, you know, I feel like I've been working out all day long. The scale should have changed, and it did, but again, it's my unofficial weight. So tomorrow morning we'll see how that goes with the official weight in, but I don't know. It was just a lot going on, and I just feel terrible. But I went back to work today. People said that they noticed I was losing weight. And, you know, it's hard because I feel like I'm lying to them, which I am in a lot of cases, because, you know, they asked me how I did it, and I'm not ready to tell them that I actually had surgery. So, you know, I tell them I'm watching what I eat, protein shakes, and just cutting out the fast food and exercising. It's not necessarily a lie, but I'm skirting the truth. But whatever, I'm just not ready to tell them yet, and I don't know if I'm ever going to be ready to tell them. They can speculate all they want. I really don't care. But for now, that's what I'm going to stick to. And and just deal with it. So there are some people at work that know, and the ones that know are the ones that I felt like I've known, you know, they're more than just work associate, they're friends. So that is that. But overall, I'm feeling great. Like I said, they were saying that they can see it. I'm starting to see it a little bit in my face. My uniform definitely fit better. My pockets didn't stick out on my shorts, so you know, and I could actually get my hand inside of my pocket without having to do the wiggle. So that was pretty exciting. But you know, overall, you know, I'm just watching the scale go down, watching what I eat, trying to, you know, take in as much food as I can. I do know though when I'm full, because now I get this the burping and the hiccups. That's my signal that I'm full. If it gets to a point where I feel it in my chest, then I know I've gone too far. But what I usually try to do when I'm eating is I eat with the fork or spoon, excuse me, and then I put the fork, spoon down, and then chew, wait a few minutes, swallow, and then wait another few minutes. So it gives my brain time to catch up with my stomach, so that I don't get that full, I'm about to die feeling. So it's been a task, and I'm learning, and I appreciate the learning process. You know, going into this, you don't realize how much it's going to take. I mean, you research, but there is that point where you can't research. You can't get that experience through the research. You have to gain it through personal experience. So I'm gaining a lot of experience, and I certainly do appreciate it. So anyone thinking about getting it, of course, I certainly do suggest it. But just be prepared that after you've done hours and weeks and months of research to experience things that you've never read about or that you didn't think would happen to you would. So, but like I said, I wouldn't change it. I would do it all over again. It's life changing, and I appreciate it. You know, my knees appreciate it, my feet appreciate it. Even after, you know, coming home from work today and having like that feeling of a Mack truck hitting me, like I've been working out like all day. My main problem, which were my knees and my feet, they aren't hurting. So I appreciate it. I'm happy. But that's my update. I'm not going to be updating like 2 or 3 times a week anymore. I think between work and trying to move, it's just become too much. So I'll try to do at least weekly on my on Tuesdays, even though today's Monday. But next video will be Tuesday. And at that point, I'll be 1 month out, I believe. And just looking forward to progress. Thank you for all my subscribers. I'm sorry I hadn't gotten back to comments. I'm going to go do that now. It's just been, like I said, really hectic with work, with packing up 8, 9 people. My mom's leaving to go move to Georgia. So it's just been stressful and a lot going on. So I do apologize, but I do read them through my email. And like I said, I'm going to go back and answer whoever I didn't get to yet. But until next time, YouTube. Bye-bye.